Well, hello everyone, how are we all? Welcome back to the vlog and welcome to London. I'm currently in a hotel. I'm actually just about to dye my eyebrows and I thought what a better time than now to start this week's vlog. I have to say I'm in a very beautiful hotel room. I stayed here in the summer with Elemis. Some of you might remember this is the Nomad Hotel in, was basically Covent Garden. But tonight I'm actually here with Caudalie, one of my favourite skincare brands. We're having a dinner and it's a black tie dress code. So I can't lie, I do feel a little bit of pressure about what to wear, and I've had so much going on in my mind at the moment with like the house and everything that trying to think of something to wear felt honestly quite impossible. And obviously all my stuff is here, there and everywhere in boxes and things like that. But yesterday, yeah, I left it that late. I was going through some boxes because I was looking for a House of CB dress, which I actually wore to an event, I think it was like in March, and I honestly couldn't find it anywhere. However, I ended up finding a dress that I'd forgotten about that I got from Karen Millen, and I'm hoping it's actually going to be okay for this evening. Well, I haven't got a backup option, so let's just, fingers and toes crossed, I can do the blooming thing up. Do you know what, whenever I dye my eyebrows with the Isla Dye Brow it's called, it looks like this, you just get it from Boots. I always use it in the shade black, but they didn't have the black shade, so instead of that I've gone for dark brown, and it's such an odd colour in the tray. Like, look at that, it's making me a little bit nervous. Well, it's on, let's hope that goes okay. But to be honest, nothing can go as badly as the fake tan on my hands has gone. When will I learn just to embrace my natural paleness and not put fake tan all over me that looks, honestly, quite frankly, terrible? The Boots in Covent Garden is honestly like a Sephora. I feel like Boots nowadays stock so many different brands. Well, not every Boots actually, because I went to a Boots yesterday in Canterbury and it was actually quite bad, but this one was really good. So I got some toothpaste. I obviously got the eyebrow dye, false eyelashes because we're going to give those a go tonight, and a lip gloss from Anastasia Beverly Hills because I also popped into MAC in Covent Garden to pick up the new Spice lip liner. I have used the Spice lip liner for years. It's like a holy grail lip colour from MAC. Apparently over the years they've made it darker, so they've brought the old version back, and this one is called Cool Spice. So I feel like I'm going to give it a go tonight, because I do often think that Spice lip liner in general can be a little bit dark. I have no idea how long I'm meant to leave this on my eyebrows for. Whilst my eyebrows are marinating, I'm going to take off the rest of my makeup, because before I get ready I want to have a shower just to freshen myself up. I've been in meetings all morning and it's been raining in London today and I just feel a little bit gross. So for foundation, I'm using my NARS Light Reflecting foundation. This is like my go-to. I always used to use Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk and I still do love that. I haven't actually used it in a little while, ever since I found out about this. Like this is like taken over. This is pretty full coverage and you can really build it up, but it's also very glowy, which I like a lot. Honestly, I have this thing that whenever I get ready on camera, it always goes wrong. I feel like it's the pressure of you all staring at me. Well, it doesn't even have to be makeup. It's like anything I do on camera just suddenly starts going wrong. I don't know why. I might just have to leave you here and then I'll see you when I'm ready. Otherwise getting ready is just gonna take far too long. Sorry guys, I love you, but bye. But I'm ready. I can't say I'm loving my hair this evening. I just feel like it looks really flat. I got caught in the rain today and I also forgot a hairbrush, so I can't really sort it out too much, but this is what we are dealing with. I have this little dress on, my mini Kelly and my Paris, Texas mules. We better go, otherwise I am going to be late.
We created Caudalie 30 years ago. We're celebrating our 30th anniversary this year. We were college sweethearts.
Well, good evening everybody. I have just this second walked through the door and I cannot wait to take my makeup off. Had a lovely evening, I have to say. I had such a great seat at the table. I feel like I got a little bit of footage of the dinner, but it's really difficult when you're also trying to be sociable and speak to people and you don't want to be on your camera or on your phone and you don't want to look rude. So it's hard to find the balance of getting content, but also being in the moment. I'm gonna quickly pin my hair up and put a dressing gown on. As I was saying, I had a lovely evening. I actually sat next to the two owners of Caudalie and also Mel, who works for Caudalie but has almost become like a friend at the same time, and I just had such a lovely evening speaking with them all. And I've definitely told you the story behind Cordially before, because some of you, if you've been watching my vlogs for that long, will remember I went to Bordeaux with them. It was about 18 months ago. So Mathilde, who is one of the owners, her parents, or family should I say, own a vineyard in Bordeaux, the one that I've been to. That is where Cordially wine comes from. When she went to college, she met her now husband, but obviously at the time it was her boyfriend, and they came up with the genius idea to use the waste from the grapes that they used to make wine, so everything left over after the wine was made from the grape, they made skincare out of it, because actually grape seeds are very potent. They're full of antioxidants, and who knew it, but they actually make incredible skincare. And they started this brand and they called it Cordially, and they were actually saying tonight, I already knew this story, but I just think it's such a great one. They were saying at the time that everyone thought they were going to fail and just like, you know, this will never work. Using the waste of any product to solve skin problems is never going to be a great answer for anything. But all these years on, they're now in their 50s. I have to say they look incredible for their age. All these years on, they're still together and now married with 3 children, and they have one of the most successful skincare brands in the world, which is still owned by the family. They haven't sold it on to, you know, any bigger companies or anything like that. And I have told you so many times on this vlog about how much I love Cordially skincare, like genuinely. I use it every single day without fail. And I just love the whole entire story of the brand, and I just think they're really lovely people. And yeah, I just love to hear the success behind it too. Just taking my makeup off with my LMS cleansing balm. Add a little bit of water to frame it up. As you guys know, this is always my first cleanse. Now after the majority of my makeup is off, going in with my Cordially foaming cleanser. I feel like I don't even need to give you an introduction to this cleanser, because honestly I use it every single day and have done for basically years. It makes my skin, I feel like I'm a broken record saying this, but it makes my skin feel squeaky clean. There isn't a cleanser out there that I've tried that makes my skin feel cleaner than this one. It's the best ever. It foams up on your skin. It's so simple to use. The ingredients in it are really simple too. It doesn't break me out. It doesn't dry me out. It was just the best ever. I'm going to rinse that off. I actually cannot believe I forgot my toothbrush. I'm actually surprised they don't have toothbrushes here. Like, lots of hotels have things like that, but there isn't one here. I'm going to do my Skin in Me Daily Doser as my main skincare tonight, like my active ingredients. I'm using this years. I feel like you don't need me to tell you about it. At this point, I would now usually brush my teeth and wait for that to soak in, but guess who forgot their toothbrush? And last but not least, moisturiser. And this is the Cordially Premier Crew Thick, a beautiful, stunning moisturiser, which I absolutely love. I actually told you about this in my last vlog. But this is what the dinner was about tonight. They've actually changed the formula in this slightly. About 2 years ago now, I went on a trip to Chamonix with Cordially, and it was to celebrate the Premier Crew cream. But as I say, since then they've changed the formula and it's better than ever. So this is the new formula. I'm really excited to see if I see a difference when using it. I thought the other one was great, so I don't really know how much better they can make it, but I already know the consistency is quite different. The last one was thicker and creamier. This one's like a lighter, almost more gel-based consistency. I've heard very good things about it, so I'm going to consistently use it for the next few weeks. I'll report back to you, but to be honest, I think I can already tell I'm going to like it, because honestly, I love everything they do, and I'm not just saying that because I'm on a trip with them. I wouldn't even be here on a trip with them if I didn't like them, because what is the point in that? I love them, and that's why I'm here, and that is why I use Cordially products every day. Anyway, on that note, guys, good night. Good morning, everyone. I had the best night's sleep last night. This bed is so comfortable. The pillows were unbelievable. And I feel like because the last few months I've been sleeping on a mattress on the floor, this just felt sensational, if I'm completely honest with you. My breakfast has also just arrived. Let me show you what I got. So, first things first, I got a full veggie English, which I have to say looks very, very, very nice. And I also got, really shouldn't have done this, but you know, whatever, YOLO, some ricotta pancakes. I mean, they look unbelievably great. I also got orange juice, maple syrup for the pancakes, and a fresh mint tea. This is a lot of food, considering I don't even usually eat breakfast, but the pancakes just sounded too good. But I'm not someone that can eat sweet things for breakfast before the savoury, so I felt like I had to get both. Well, I'm actually sat watching one of my favourite YouTubers make her own breakfast over here. I have to say, I wish I'd asked for my eggs well done. I have this like thing about eggs. They need to be well cooked, otherwise I can't eat them. And this also tastes very lemony. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's nice, but I'm actually quite glad I now ordered the pancakes because it hasn't really done it for me, I'm going to be honest. I still can't get over the fact I forgot my hairbrush. And honestly, my hair looks like I've been dragged through a hedge backwards, so I think I'm going to have to put it up in a ponytail. One positive of the day, though, is the fact that the sun has come out, and it wasn't forecast to be out at all. I thought it was going to rain today, and I have a suede coat on and also a suede bag, and that is bad when it's raining, when you don't have an umbrella. But yeah, it's actually really quite nice and sunny. Anyway, this is my outfit of the day. You've seen this suede trench coat more times than I care to talk about. It is from Discovery and I love it very much. Underneath I have on a cashmere tracksuit, which is actually from Marks and Spencer's. Lovely quality. This is the beige one, but I think they also do it in black and grey, and I would like it in other colours. It's really, really, really nice. Like, it's so comfy. I'll link the exact one down below, but if you buy it, just take into consideration it does size a little bit big. I'm usually a UK 10. And I'm wearing both of these pieces in a size small, and I'm usually a medium. Underneath, I've just got a little white New Look t-shirt on, my mini Kelly, and my shoes are my brown Adidas Sambas. But I think I'm actually going to leave my luggage in the hotel, and we are going to go into Covent Garden and potentially, maybe, catch the tube to Knightsbridge because it's on the same line. I mean, it's on the Piccadilly line, so it's not hard to get to from Covent Garden. And you guys know how much I love spending my time in Knightsbridge and Harrods. I'm outside, they've stored my luggage. I couldn't find my hairband, so my hair is down. But I just want to show you how close this hotel is to the Royal Opera House. So this is the hotel entrance that I'm stood in right now. And this is the entrance to the Royal Opera House. It is literally right across the street. So if any of you ever go to a ballet here or watch a show here, you should stay at this hotel because it is the best location ever for the Royal Opera House. I did not realise how windy it was today, but I walked about 100 metres and I am now in Covent Garden. This is such a lovely area of London, but when you live here you very rarely come here because it's very touristy, like just full of tourists. But it's a really, really, really lovely place to spend the day. There's loads of shops, restaurants, and there's always street performers on as well. I don't know if you can see this guy over there. I don't know what he's doing, some kind of balancing act. I have to say, London is very quiet at the moment. It is about 11 AM, so the shops have only just opened. But even so, to see Covent Garden like this, it's almost a little bit spooky. It's usually full to the brim. That's right. Here we are. This must be Bottega's like Valentine's collection. Like, it's got little hearts on it. And look at this here with the hearts in the woven sort of leather. And this is one of their newer bags. This is cute. And the burgundy one I love. Feels like I've not been here in so long. Like, I mean, it hasn't actually been that long, but it does feel like a while. Miu Miu have so many cute pieces at the moment. I love this little bag. They also do the bigger version too, like in the brown, the black, and different colours there. I actually love this Miu Miu bag, guys. I've not bought a bag that's not Hermes in such a long time because I just haven't really loved anything. But I really like this. I think it's so cool. Like, look at it, and it's also got a crossbody strap too. I think it's a bit fun, a bit like just different from anything else I have. Also goes really nice with my trench coat. Like, look how cute. It's got like a mini version as a bag charm. Imagine if you had a little girl and she could wear this. Cute bits in Chanel. And now on the children's wear floor, look how cute everything is in here. Like, look at this tiny little dress. I'm up here because some of you, if you saw my last vlog, will know my sister's having a baby. We don't know what she's having though, so I can't start buying dresses or anything like that. It's all neutral at the moment. But yeah, thank you so much for all of you that sent your congratulations to her, to my family, and also to me for becoming an auntie. But I'm here because, look at this, how cute is this? I'm up here because I need to get her a baby carrier, and the brand that she wants is actually stocked in Harrods online, so I'm hoping I can get it in store. Look at all the Loro Piana baby stuff. Like, honestly, it's adorable. Like, look at this coat. I can't. I don't even want to look at the price. It will be crazy. But how cute is it? And the little shoes, so you can match. Like, I can't cope. So cute. And this, look at this whole outfit. Oh God, I just love it. These dresses, oh my God. I would have just died and gone to heaven if I'd have got that as a child. To be honest, I'd like it as an adult. Look at that Ellie Saab dress and look at these. Oh, stop. I say it in every single vlog, don't I, guys? But you know how much I love, go on, say it with me, sparkly things. And I've always loved it. So yeah, me as a child would have had an absolute field day in here. Wow. Oh, look at this little one as well, for a real baby. And look at this little denim jacket. No, you've got to be joking. Look at Harrods' annual bear this year. It's got a suit on. What a smart boy. Okay, I found what it is she is after, and it's one of these baby carriers from this brand here. And there's so many different ones to choose from. I think she should have this one. I think it's really nice, but they also have a denim one. Her pram is beige, but I'm thinking it's gonna get ruined. Like, not necessarily the pram, but this, like, you know, a little bit of baby sick, a little bit of mud. My sister has dogs. They go out on walks. Let's ignore how terrible my nail looks. I just don't think this is practical. I think this might hide, you know, a few spillages a little bit better. So I'm thinking this one. But this is cute too. Look, it's got little swans on it. I like that. And I do actually really love the leopard print. I think it's really cool, but I don't really think it's my sister. Oh, these are from the same brand too. Oh, this is really cute. And that, I like that. Carrier is secured in the bag. I think she's gonna be really happy with that. Just everything about this shop is just perfect to me. Like, I just love it. Everything's laid out so nicely. The beauty section is great. I should be a spokeswoman for Harrods. It's just a shame they don't know who I am. Wow, the music is pumping in the food court today. I'm gonna grab some lunch before I go so I can eat it on the train. Oh. Can we just take a moment of why this melon is £150 and these grapes are £75 each? Sorry, what's going on?
This train to Port Fosters will arrive in 2 minutes.
Well, I've kind of jumped ahead a little bit and haven't taken you along. I've been back to my hotel, I picked up my luggage, and I'm now just waiting for the tube back to King's Cross to then go home. But I've only got about 15 minutes for me to make this train, so it's going to be really tight, and if I miss it I'm going to have to wait an hour. Not really ideal.
Sing us a song, your piano man. Sing us a song tonight.
My chauffeur has just picked me up from, I was about to say the airport, not the airport, from the train station. And we're en route home and we're doing a little bit of a karaoke. He's now going to play you his favourite song of all time.
Human by the Killers. Are we human or are we dancer? Right, there we go.
It has honestly been so many days since I last spoke to you in this vlog that I feel like I should be saying good morning guys, welcome back to the vlog and starting a whole new one. I honestly don't know where the days or slash week has gone, but I'm determined to get this video live this week. I made a pact with myself at the beginning of the year that I was going to post at least one vlog every Monday of the entire year, and by week 3 I failed. Honestly, I'm so annoyed with myself, but I just feel like I'm trying to spin way too many plates at the moment. And I've got like so much going on with the house and the constant back and forth from Kent to where my house is in Surrey. And honestly, it's just so time consuming to do everything. And I still edit my own vlogs. I'm not saying that as a flex, because honestly, it's genuinely not a flex. I should have someone helping me do that because it takes a long time to edit. And it's time I often don't have, which is why vlogs end up late. And that's not good, you know, but I'm just really finding it really hard to like let go of certain things, and I feel like I only know what I want to cut out or keep in a vlog. Like, how is someone going to learn that? I mean, I'm sure someone would, but yeah, I'm really determined to get this vlog up this week. It's going to be way later than Monday. I'm actually thinking it might only get up on Sunday, and then I'll have another vlog live on Monday for you, fingers crossed. But anyway, you don't even need to know that. I'm currently on the way to my house. I was actually here yesterday as well, but today I would like to say I'm doing fun stuff like picking paint colours and furniture. However, I'm not. I am meeting more window people. I feel like we did that in the last vlog, but I still haven't really got any further with my window situation. So I'm determined to get that done today. Like basically the whole build is now being held up because I haven't picked windows. And windows take like 4 to 6 weeks to be made and everyone is waiting on me. But I mean, it's not because I've been fussy about the windows. I mean, it kind of is at the same time, but I think I explained a little bit in the last vlog, but I've got a little bit of an issue with the French doors, and honestly, the quotes I've been given for things are just absolutely astronomical. So I'm meeting with someone else today to hopefully, fingers crossed, give me a bit of a more reasonable quote. But I find it mad how our brains remember song lyrics to songs I haven't heard in like 20 years. Do you reckon that song is 20 years old? I mean, that has made me feel really old right now, but I remember learning a dance to that song in like year 9 at school. Like literally all my whole class learned this song, and we like, I don't want to tell you about it because it's probably extremely cringe. There's lots of body rolls. Okay, welcome home everyone. I can finally get in this room now. This is the living room. I feel like I've not shown you this since the reno started because it's been actually full with the kitchen, and I didn't really want to show people the kitchen was in here. But now the house is completely empty. Like, I don't care, obviously there's this, but like it's literally a mirror that, you know, there's nothing in there really. But yeah, it's nice to see this room again because it's been full up to the brim. Look at my poor fireplace. Sorry, there's drilling going on upstairs, and look how bad this is. I haven't been able to get to the fireplace for 3 months, and I left these flowers on the mantelpiece. It was actually Halloween, and yeah, that is pretty gross, isn't it? Oh my god, that's actually disgusting. I need to somehow chuck that away. But yeah, this is the situation in here right now, and here we go through to the kitchen dining area. I feel like it is kind of coming together a little bit, kind of. Still using your imagination, but yeah, the floor's all been dug up here, and it's going to be dug up in the kitchen, sorry, not the kitchen, in the living area too, because we have decided that we're going to do the underfloor heating throughout the whole of the downstairs. So you know, I said I was going to keep the radiator covers. Honestly, one of the only things I was going to keep. Well, now not keeping them downstairs because we have an underfloor heating. It was actually not a bad price to have it all done, and I think it would be really worth it, especially because in this space, obviously this is all going to be kitchen, which I don't think in the last vlog I showed you the plans for the kitchen, but I'll pop some pictures in right now of the ideas we've got. But obviously this is all going to be kitchen, then this is going to be the entrance to this area, and the only space I'll really have is this wall here to put a radiator, and I'd actually like this for a sideboard. So yeah, we just thought in the end, you know what, it would be so much easier to get underfloor heating, and as I say, once we got the quotes, it wasn't too badly priced. So yeah, so this is going through to what is going to be the pantry, but obviously the wall hasn't been built across the back yet still, and then through to what is going to be the utility, and obviously through there, the window you can see is where the old garage door was. I don't know if I can walk in there. They've put all the insulation down, but yeah, like lots and lots of wires hanging out the ceiling and stuff. Also love that my old IKEA unit is being used for, God, I don't know, where was that? I don't know where that has been, honestly. I'm really unsure. Lol at the deck chair as well, how funny. But yeah, next thing we need to decide is what doors to put on this entrance here. Still haven't decided on that one. But actually the guy that's coming today is meant to be helping me with that. I'm thinking this doorway here, we're actually just going to leave it open. I'd have loved to have done an arch here, but I don't think there's enough headroom, unfortunately. I think it would make the entrance too low. But yeah, it is starting to kind of come together, honestly, a little bit. Well, update guys, I have now left the house, never even took you upstairs because there was builders and I was just stage fright. But not a lot has happened, there's a bit of plasterboard up there but nothing too crazy. Anyway, I've now met Abby, we're in a lovely little cafe. We were going to have a breakfast but then we realised it had actually gone 12 and they had chicken Caesar salad on the menu, so that's what we've gone for. Abby's hiding her face with her cup because she's been to the gym.
Strength class, y'all.
No, she's good for doing all these gym sessions, so I cannot relate right now. But this is what we've gone for. Look at all the parmesan, the crispy chicken.
It's cornflake chicken.
Yeah, cornflake chicken. And we were just saying we don't have any chips. Caesar salad with no chips is a little bit criminal.
The last day of January.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Healthy eating.
I hope the sound of this is going to be okay because I have somehow lost the microphone that sits on top of my camera. Don't know where it is. It's like this little fluffy. Basically looks like my camera's wearing a wig and it's gone missing. Anyways, today is a new day. I've just washed my hair and had an everything shower. I love an everything shower. I feel very fresh. And I thought it'd be a perfect time to give my new hair tool a go. Dyson so very kindly sent me the Air Straight. I believe it's like a hairdryer and straightener in one, and I thought I could use it for the first time with you guys and give you my first impressions if I can get it out of the box. Okay, this is like not going very well. I have to say the box is very snazzy. Look at this. Wow. And inside we have, but let's ignore the mess in the background. Also, I don't know if you can see these, I found my point shoes when I cleaned out my room a few weeks back. Like, look, when I used to do ballet, how cute are they? I actually have tried them on and done couple of little ballet moves just to see if I still got it. To be honest, I have. Not quite as flexible as I used to be. Can't get my leg quite as high. But yeah, I mean, I can still go up in point. I did ballet from when I was around 3 years old until I was about 20. So it kind of makes me sad looking at these two because it was such like a big part of my life, and then they were just put into a box somewhere and I haven't seen them in the best part of like 10 years. I did actually have a look online to see if adult ballet classes existed, because I feel like that could be quite like a nice thing to do, you know, get into an old hobby. But I couldn't actually really find anywhere. Has anyone ever done that before, an adult ballet class? God, why is the plug on this so big? Test before use. I don't even think this is gonna stretch to my plug. Maybe we're gonna have to shimmy down the room a little bit. I moved you and then I realised I had an extension lead. So what do? Maybe I should read some instructions. Is this instructions? Okay, I'm gonna look on YouTube how to use a Dyson Air Straight. YouTube is just honestly the best app in the world in general. You guys, we know how much we love YouTube, especially if we're all here right now. But like, it's so good if you need to know how something works. Dyson Air Straight tutorial. Like if you want to learn how to tile, build a house, become a bricklayer. YouTube has a video for everything you need to know. Okay, so I'm going to press the on button. Oh wow, that's fancy. Look, there's a little screen on it. Can you see it? Okay, now we're going to do degrees, yes. Press the on button. Woo! Oh my god, that actually scared the life out of me. Okay, I think it's ready for me to use. It's on 140 degrees. Jesus! Okay. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god, that's incredible. Look at that. Are you joking? No, it just turns on and off on its own. The minute I clamp it together and put my hair in it, it turns on. Ready? Oh my god, I'm actually really quite impressed. I thought, to be honest, it wasn't going to be that great, but I'm actually really quite shocked at how good that is. So let's do the top. I don't know how long you're meant to leave it on each section for. Well, that's the first side done. I feel like it's made my hair really shiny as well. It is a little bit still damp at the roots though. Like, if I was to use a hairdryer, my roots would be a lot drier than that. But let's keep going. This is my only thing, like how are you meant to dry these back bits of your hair? It's a bit awkward. Oh, I think you can use it as a hairdryer. If you clamp the plates together The air just comes out the side. Maybe you can do this to blast your room. Do you know what? First impressions, considering I haven't even been using a mirror, I've just been looking in the viewfinder of my camera, and I did that in all of about 4 minutes. That's actually really quite incredible. I feel like if I spent more time on it and did each piece really individually and kind of curled it under, I think it would be so good to use, especially if you're someone that straightens their hair a lot. It basically, well, it cuts half the time out because you don't have to dry your hair first. It does it at the same time, and it definitely has made my hair feel a lot like smoother and silkier. Do you know what? I'm really impressed with that. I don't know why I'm saying it like I'm surprised, because let's face it, Dyson make incredible hair tools. The Dyson Airwrap literally changed the life of myself and how I do my hair every single day, basically. I'm genuinely so impressed. I just don't honestly love my hair being straight. It's something I need to get used to because my hair is naturally really quite straight. But yeah, I just never love it when it looks like this. I feel like, I've said this so many times, but I feel like one of those dogs, you know, those Afghan hounds. That's how I feel when my hair is straight. I think, do you know what? First impressions, I'd have to give this 9 out of 10. I would say 10 if it dried my roots to the top. But then obviously I have realised you can use it as a hairdryer, so you can still dry your roots, but it doesn't quite get to like the top. Obviously the plate's almost too big. But like, that's me using it for the first time ever, and I honestly don't actually even know what I'm doing. I just kind of hoped for the best. But it's even got like different fan settings. You can do different cool settings there as well, which obviously I didn't play around with any of those. But yeah, as I say, if you like your hair straight, I think you'd love it. I thought to wrap this vlog up, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to show you guys what I got for Christmas. I wasn't going to do this because I honestly didn't really get a lot this year. I didn't buy myself a gift this year either, but so many of you have been asking to see what I got, and I just thought, you know what, I think it'd actually be quite fun to unbox the few bits that I did receive. So let's go downstairs because most of it is there. Okay, this might be the smallest what I got for Christmas haul of all time, but as I already said, I didn't buy myself any gifts this year, and a lot of the time for Christmas I've got a hair on my lip. I like to treat myself. But of course, lots of my money is going on my house reno, so I just felt like I didn't deserve a gift. So that's why I have nothing to share from myself. By the way, I love these naked bars so much. This one is the cocoa, or is it cacao, hazelnut one. And the reason I like them is they're 100% natural ingredients. And if you read the ingredients, there's so few ingredients in there. How many times can I say ingredients? But what I mean is here it says dates, peanuts, chicory fibre, peanut flour, hazelnuts, cocoa powder, and natural flavourings. That's all that is inside this bar. And honestly, I'm not a nutritionist, but I think that sounds pretty good and actually really tasty as well. I mean, don't get me wrong, a Snickers bar is definitely nicer, but this is still very lovely. So what should I start with first? Let me show you what was inside this little box from my mum and dad. Well, it's mainly my mum. My dad definitely has no input when it comes to presents. My mum does all of that. So there are actually a few bits missing, like the chocolates, and I think she got me a book as well, but I took that on holiday over New Year, so that's not in here either. But I got a gel cooling mask. I'm actually really excited to use this because I've been using my shark mask every single day. This has definitely gone untouched, but I think this is something you're meant to keep in the fridge, and my mum says she has one and it's really nice, so I'm definitely going to use that this week. I also got a new flat lay makeup bag. I already have one of these, which I love so much because they are so perfect for traveling. It's basically a lightweight bag, if you haven't seen them already, that looks like this. I know this doesn't look like a bag like this, does it? But you put all of your makeup in the middle, and then you pull the drawstrings at the side. You see it here. So imagine all your makeup is in the centre bit. Then you pull the drawstrings and all your makeup sits in here. And then when you get to your location, or you know, you could just be at home, you pull it open and your makeup all lays flat. So you don't have to scramble around inside of a bag trying to find your concealer or your mascara. You can see it all like this, and it's also super lightweight, which makes it perfect for traveling. I honestly love them. I've had a few of them now, but you know, because makeup spills and things like that, they get a little bit messy. But I had mentioned to my mum I wanted one for my toiletries, because as I say, I've got one for my makeup but not for my toiletries. And so Santa, aka my mother, got me this. I got a MAC pencil sharpener because I'm always asking my mum if she has a pencil sharpener for my lip liners, and so obviously she took notes and got me one. That will come in very handy. She also got me a twin mini face roller. And it says here, a facial roller massager. It says it's made of wood and stainless steel. It promotes blood circulation and lymphatic drainage, reduces puffiness and dark circles, and gives you firmer skin. I also got a mug, which is very me. It says on the front, hangry, feeling irritated or irrational, angry as a result of being hungry. And this is very fitting for me because I am the most hangry person you've ever met in your life. Like, I am fine, I am absolutely fine. Don't often get angry unless I am hungry. But if I'm hungry, sometimes I'm not a very nice person, I'm gonna be honest. I do get quite angry. Therefore, she said she saw that mug and she just thought it was very me. And she also got me a pack of hair clips as well. So that was everything from my mum and dad. And I'm honestly so grateful. And I was also quite shocked because we said we weren't doing presents this year. And I actually stuck to that, which I do feel kind of bad about. But I said, guys, I have a lot to pay out for at the moment, like the renovation situation. Mum was like, it's fine. None of us need gifts, none of us want anything, and we're obviously so fortunate to be in that kind of position where we don't need for anything. But my mum said it just felt weird not to give us anything on Christmas Day. So she did us a little box of goodies, which I'm so grateful for. And then Reese's mum got me some pajamas, which were actually in the wash. She always gets me pajamas every single year. I'm like the queen of PJs. Like, they are one of my favorite things in life. If you haven't noticed when you watch my videos, I always like to be in comfy clothes. I basically live in gym gear day to day. If I'm not going anywhere, I'm going to be in gym gear or pajamas. So if anyone ever buys me pajamas, it's always the best gift. And she also got me something really fun, and this is because last year, I don't even know if I vlogged any of them to be honest, but I hosted about I actually think it was 3 almost like afternoon teas at my house. They were like garden parties. I had all my friends and family over. One time it was with my girlfriends, and twice I did it with my family, and we were all in the garden and I did all sandwiches. Actually, I think I did vlog a little bit of it because remember one of the times I got sandwiches from M&S. Some of you might remember that. Well, Reese's mum knew that I did that and she got me a teapot, which is honestly so cool. I'm actually gonna have to unbox it with you so you can see it because it is just amazing and I can't wait to use it when I'm hosting this summer. So it looks like this. It's like a Mad Hatter's tea party teapot. So the top ear's got a rabbit's head like this, and then it's got all like the Alice in Wonderland cards on the front, and honestly I love it so much. I'm gonna be able to put so many tea bags in here and make so much tea, and I just think it's really fun. And I really love, and it's something I actually only in recent times realised I loved because I bought so much of it over the summer, but I really love like funky crockery. Some of you might remember I got some like flower plates from Arket, and I also got some like cabbage bowls from John Lewis, and I just really want to make like a fun collection of crockery and chinaware, so when I do like little gatherings and parties in the summer months, like it's just kind of fun. My whole house is basically going to be beige, and so I just thought I could add a little bit of life with sort of my crockery. I've also seen these lemon bowls that I really love as well, and I sort of said that to her, so I think that's why she thought the teapot was a great idea. There's also some bits and pieces in here. I think these are actually tea bags and some little cakes in here too. So that was a really lovely and thoughtful gift. And yeah, I love that so much. I can't wait to put it in my pantry. The last thing I need to show you was what Reese got for me. I feel like a few of you have already spotted this because I have been wearing it a lot, and I've definitely featured it in a few like Instagram photos. I might have even put it on my Instagram story, I can't remember now. But he's always the best at presents. I feel like, don't get me wrong, I make a lot of videos online, don't I? And I'm always telling you guys what's on my luxury wish list. And I know he watches some of them to get a little bit of inspo. But I was really shocked by this gift because I honestly thought I always knew I was gonna get jewelry because he knows that's what I love, and like you can never go wrong with buying me jewelry, and that is just my thing, and like that's his thing that he buys me, if that makes sense. But I hadn't like asked for anything specifically at all. Like I felt like we just had too much going on before Christmas to even think about Christmas presents. But he handed me a box, and it was actually a Louis Vuitton box. I opened it up and inside was this cute little handbag, which is basically like a mini Birkin, but it's for your AirPods. So I was honestly so happy with this because I just think it's absolutely adorable, and I just thought it was the cutest thing ever. And then I opened it because it actually opens how a Birkin does. Like you can twist this little bit here and then you pull the strap over here. Sorry, this is so hard to do the other way around. It opens like this and then it hooks over the little gold parts, exactly how a Birkin does. So I just naturally started to open it because I wanted to see how it opened. And as I pulled it open, there was a little bit of polystyrene inside. And honestly, I didn't expect anything to be inside it whatsoever. I was just doing my thing. And as I pulled out the polystyrene, inside the polystyrene was the Bulgari Serpentine ring. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. Is it focusing? Let me see if I can get this to focus. There we go. I'm hoping this is in focus now. But it's the double wrap Serpentine ring with diamonds. And honestly, I don't think I've ever been so shocked in all of my life. He was also shocked because he thought he was going to have to tell me to open the bag and be like, go on, look inside. But like, I just did it naturally. I just opened it up and I couldn't believe it. Even though this has been on my wish list for a long time, I feel like I've never really spoken to Reese about it. Like, I mean, maybe I have. I feel like I say certain things that I like or that I want. I think I ask his opinion on certain things as well. But like, I don't remember telling him any time recently, but I was just so shocked because it wasn't what I was expecting at all. It was 10 times better than what I was expecting. And honestly, I've worn it every single day since. Like, look at it. It is so blooming beautiful. Like, I am honestly obsessed with it. Like, it's insane. The only problem is now is I really want the bangle. I've always wanted the bangle, always loved the bangle as well, but now I have the ring, I want the bangle even more. So I was honestly so shocked and happy with that. He is genuinely the best person at gifts, like even down to putting it in this little AirPod case because he knows obviously I love Hermes bags. Like, honestly perfect. It did also come with all of the box and the paperwork and the like original box for the ring as well, don't get me wrong, but this was just something to kind of like throw me off because he knew if I was going to open a Bulgari ring box, I kind of would then know what it was. But also I'd like to add that when I was looking at this ring, I was only going to get the one that was like a single wrap, mainly because like the price, gonna be honest, the single wrap's a little bit cheaper. But he said he went into the store and looked at both options and just decided that the double wrap was better. And you know what? I agree with him. It definitely is better. And yeah, I'm so happy with it. Like, do you want to see it one more time? Like, do you want to see? I mean, don't get me wrong, you're going to see it on my hand all of the time, but like, so happy with that. So yeah, that was everything I got for Christmas. That's why I didn't do a dedicated what I got for Christmas video this year, because don't get me wrong, I'm so grateful for everything I got and feel super fortunate. There wasn't loads of things in order to bulk out a whole dedicated video. Usually I would buy myself a little something, but obviously I didn't this year. I've got honestly the sweatiest top lip. I can't even tell you guys. I'm not even that hot. It's just like as soon as I start talking, my top lip starts to sweat. It's just really like not a vibe whatsoever. Anyway, on that note guys, I'm gonna go and dab my top lip off and I'm gonna go and get some lunch. As always, thank you so much for watching. Why have I just eaten this when I'm trying to talk? Hang on, wait. Probably now got it all stuck in my teeth. But anyway, as I was saying, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll hopefully see you in my next one. Have a wonderful week. I love you very much. Goodbye, guys.